Hello everyone, welcome to the lecture number 12. So in this lecture we will discuss about another theorem, that is theorem number 8.2. This theorem is also based on some properties of parallelogram. So let us first understand the concept and statement of that theorem, that is theorem 8.2, right? So according to the statement, it is given that in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. Okay, if there is a parallelogram, it has some sides, it has 4 sides, then out of the 4 sides we have to choose the opposite pair of sides and they are equal. Okay, so let us first draw a parallelogram. Let's say this is a parallelogram, right? A, B, C and D. Now in this parallelogram we have 4 sides. Out of the 4 sides we have to take which sides? Opposite sides. Since AD and BC are 2 opposite sides, AB and DC are 2 pair of opposite sides, so we have to prove that they are equal. It means AD is equal to BC and AB is equal to DC. We already know it. We already know it from the properties of parallelogram. That is why I have told you the properties that we have delivered, that we have discussed, are actually the theorem. They need to be proved. Though we know it, though we know that the pair of opposite sides are equal for case of parallelogram, but now we have to prove it mathematically. So let us prove it, right? So what is given here? It is given ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so in this parallelogram, AB, DC are a pair of opposite sides, AD and BC are pair of opposite sides. Here AD, BC bracket and AB, BC and AB, DC are pair of opposite sides. Done. So what we have to prove? We have to prove that the pair of opposite sides are equal, right? So there are 2 statements. First statement is we have to prove that AD is equal to BC and AB is equal to DC, right? So let's prove. How can we prove it? So in order to prove it, we have to construct something, right? What we have to construct? We have to construct a diagonal. Let's say I have drawn this diagonal. Okay, so before proof we have to construct. Construction. Draw the diagonal A. Now remind the theorem 8.1. In theorem 8.1 what we have discussed? In theorem 8.1 we have discussed that whenever in a parallelogram we draw a diagonal AC, then this divides the total parallelogram into 2 triangles. Now these 2 triangles are congruent. This is theorem number 8.1, which states that whenever on a parallelogram we draw any diagonal, then it divides into 2 congruent triangles. So here 2 triangles are formed, ABC triangle and ADC triangle. Now these 2 triangles are congruent. So you can write that the triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle ADC. Due to what? Due to theorem number 8.1. Understood? Now remind the axiom number 7.2. Okay. Here as you can see, for the triangle ABC, right? For the triangle ABC. Okay, AB is a side. Similarly, for the triangle ADC, DC is a side. For the triangle ADC. But what we have proved? We have proved that these 2 triangles are congruent. Hence, we can write that their corresponding sides must be equal. This is exam 7.2, which states that if any two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding parts, that means their corresponding angles and sides, must be equal. So here we can write that AB is equal to DC. Okay? So AB is equal to DC. Understood? Due to axiom 7.2. So we have found that for this parallelogram, AB side is equal to DC side, and AB and DC are part. They are the pair of opposite sides. So we have proved that the pair of opposite side is equal. Here we need to prove this. See, AB is equal to DC, and we have proved it. So this is proof number 2. Understood? Let us verify for this first statement. Okay. Similarly, for the triangle ABC, BC is a side, right? Similarly, for the triangle ADC, AD is a side. Okay. But these two triangles are congruent. So you can write according to axiom 7.2, their corresponding side must be equal. Okay. Similarly, you can write BC is equal to AD, or you can write this statement first, AD is equal to BC. Okay. So this is due to axiom 7.2, or you can say CPCT. Now we have proved the first statement. What we have proved? We have proved AD, this is equal to BC, this. And these two sides are pair of opposite sides, and we have proved that the pair of opposite sides are equal. Understood? So now we have proved the property of a parallelogram, that in case of a parallelogram, the pair of opposite sides are equal. Understood?